Welcome, Game of Thrones fans. It's me, Mark.
I'm Anna.
And we are here to bring you the Season 4 Q&A finally.
Yes, finally.
We've had a really good break, actually. We've had all the different videos that have come out. Even yesterday we watched some of the Comic-Con panels, including San Diego 2014 panel, as a way to prep for Season 5. Beginning of the series, I had said that I wanted to do 2-week breaks in between every season, and this is the first time it's actually happened, so.
We've normally done 1 week.
And so anyway, it has been a good break. The videos, we really enjoyed doing the Rastafarian Targaryen video. We put that together really quickly, and I was totally off of your guys' comments. So that was fun. It took about 2 days to put together. I got to learn a lot about the video editor that I use, so that was a bonus also. I actually pushed some of the limits I've went to. So on to the Q&A. What else do we want to talk about before we get into anything? I'm going to start out with these things before the questions, actually.
Okay.
First of all, I'm sure everybody wants you to rank the 4 seasons so far.
I mean, I really like season 4. We got Tywin's dead and Joffrey's dead. And those were my top 2. And then they died. So yeah.
Number 4 is the best?
Yes. Out of the seasons that I watched, number 4 is the best. Then it would have to be I liked season 2 because it had lots of story development. There wasn't much of action, but there was still story development. And that would be season 1, and then season 3's last because episode 9.
Season 3's last, eh?
Because episode 9.
Alright. Well, you may have noticed we reworked the board. That happened last night. Took a while. And I would like you to talk about any changes you've made on that a little bit, because you got some reasoning on some of the changes.
Yes. On the Stannis thing, I mean, honestly, I don't like him that much. I mean, he did save Jon, and he wanted to kill Joffrey. But he's done all these bad things. And most of them are under Melisandre's orders. And it's just dude, you should realize this is wrong. So.
Oh, he is down there.
Yeah.
What other notables? Ramsay moved up. Melisandre moved up.
Yeah.
Littlefinger and the Mountain moved in. And Stannis moved in.
Yeah.
So with Ramsay moving up, what do you think of Ramsay, I guess I'll ask you. I mean...
Shoot, how can I say this without getting in trouble? Because, there was a few words that came to mind first.
Your favorite son of a Bolton? That works.
That works. MFSOB.
Alright, well, so Ramsay's in there. Those 2 are in there. And you added somebody to your favorite list and took somebody out.
There was...
And your favorite 7.
My favorite 7.
All the way to the bottom.
Yeah. So, I put Gillian instead of Gendry because we haven't seen Gendry since season
3.
Yeah, season
finale.
3.
Yep.
We haven't seen him at all. I mean, I still like him. He's cool. But, I mean...
He just hasn't been in it.
Yeah.
Any other notable changes on there? Nope. Well, you took Balon out, but I think that's the same reason as Gendry came out. He just hasn't been in it.
And Varys is in the middle. I mean, he did save Tyrion.
Varys is in the middle.
But he still has too many spies to trust. So yeah.
Well, he is leaving King's Landing. Is he going to have access to all the spies anymore?
He's going to have a lot more access to the spies over in Essos.
All right. Well, now that we're talking about characters, this is where I want to throw this one in there. I would like to know what you think are the top 5 best characters in the show.
Top 5.
Not favorites, not hates. The best characters, the one that move the story forward, be it good, be it bad. The ones that drive the story, I guess.
Well, there's obviously Littlefinger, who put the entire... He started the snowball.
Littlefinger. Okay.
Because, he started the whole entire thing.
Alright, just throw out some ideas, I'll write them down, then you can rank them.
Dany, because, she,
runs the story over there.
Essos, yeah. There would be, there's Jon up at the wall. Let's see. I was about to say Tywin, but he's dead.
Nope, he's dead. He's not driving the story no longer.
I've got down the 3 major storylines.
Anybody else in King's Landing?
I guess Tyrion, because that's there's 2 different storylines there.
Tyrion.
And he's now going over to Pentos.
Well, we don't know that.
It's
we discussed afterwards, yes.
Yeah,
I remember after the last episode you said
across.
Something about those guys going to Pentos.
I assume they're going to Pentos. Unless they're going to Bravos. And then if they meet Arya, that'd be awesome. If Arya saw them again, she'd probably be a little angry, though.
Because she wouldn't know Tyrion's story.
Yeah. She'd be like, Needle. Yeah.
And honestly, last time she saw Varys, she didn't see him. That was down in the with the dragons when she was chasing the cats.
Yeah.
And Varys was talking about Ned. So yeah, the last time she saw Varys.
Yeah. So yeah, that's. So the possibility of them going to Pentos is probably a lot safer than going to Bravos. I assume they're probably going to Pentos. I want to say Arya. I love Arya because she has her own separate storyline. Just after episode 9, she got her own storyline. So that's how many?
I got 5 of them down here now.
Yay, 5.
Do you want to rank them?
Rank them?
Yeah.
As in character?
The most important. If you took 5 characters, if you wanted to rank, how would you go about that? The most important characters in the Game of Thrones.
Important? Well,
Or best characters.
Best characters. Can you clarify on that? The best thing?
That's your opinion. Who do you think, what characters do you think are the best in the show? Like I said, they drive the story forward. Their character arcs are the most impactful. Things they do within the story.
Well, Dany, Jon, and Tyrion's are the biggest ones. I guess it'd be Tyrion's because there's lots of the majority of the episodes there is King's Landing. and then it would be like Danny, John, Littlefinger, and then Arya.
Okay. That works. I think that's what I wanted to get at you.
Okay.
Okay, so we did that. We did the board talk. We did that. You wanted to talk about some relationships.
Yes, the ships. Because, you know, Gilly and Sam. Is there a ship name for them? If there is, just, you know, comment down. Yeah, just comment down below.
Okay.
Their ship name.
So we lost a ship, and at the end of
Yeah,
last season with the Tyrion Shay, so there's nothing going on there.
so.
What do you think about Tyrion and Sansa? They're married. Do you think they'll ever have a reunion?
Probably not, because, you know, one's heading to a different continent. I mean, their relationship was more like friendship. I mean, they obviously didn't love each other. It was more like friendship.
Okay. What other ships do you want to talk about?
Well,
No more Jon and Ygritte either.
I know, I was looking up at the wall and like, I hate episode 9s. Okay, other ships. I'm just like looking all across.
What about Robin and Sansa? Yay, nay?
Nay.
Nay. Okay. What
Uh,
about Danny and Dario? What do you feel about that one?
Dario. Ooh, Grey Worm and Missandei. Missandei.
Oh, Grey Worm and Missandei. You want to talk about that one?
Yes. They're adorable together because it's awkward.
You like awkward, don't you?
It's adorable. If it's awkward, it's adorable.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throughout my entire 4 years of high school, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be the third wheel of the group. I'm just gonna casually show up at all my friends' dates and just be the third wheel.
All right. Well, I like the sounds of that.
I'm gonna be the single third wheeler.
Okay. You get to have all the fun. And...
Yes. All the fun.
Okay. Well, you ready for some questions?
Yeah.
All right. Well, from D. Potter, question for Anna. When season 4 originally ended, we watched all the videos and the skits, a lot of the stuff we were watching on our break. Everybody else had to wait a lot longer in between all that stuff.
Not 2 weeks.
They watched the reactions, the history and theory shows, anything we could find. But we still had to wait a whole year.
Yeah.
How crazy would it be if you had to wait a full year to get to season 5? Like we said earlier, we're actually at a 2-week wait.
Over and over again. That's probably how I'd do that. I'd reread the books.
Ah, okay, maybe
And I mean,
rewatch some of the season stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, if I read it, time passes faster.
Speaking of which, we do have the first book now.
Yes. It's
in my bedroom. I was reading it last night. So that's how you try to occupy your time. But it would be crazy to have to wait.
I know.
And I can't wait till we get done with season 7 because you're still gonna have a wait.
Like
So.
a good year.
Well, I'm assuming we're gonna finish season 7 probably midsummer.
Midsummer.
Would be my guess because we will be slowing down soon.
Yeah, with the upcoming
So.
doc season. So.
But that's still gonna give you like good 6 months, 7 months to wait before season 8 hits. So.
You're gonna have to read all the books.
Okay, this one is from Douglas. This one, I really like this one. The end of season badass finale scene score is Daenerys 2, White Walkers 1, Arya 1. We had the dragons at the end of season 1.
Mm-hmm.
End of season 2 was White Walkers. End of season 3 was Daenerys, the Misa scene. And then Arya got it for season 4.
Mm-hmm.
we'd like you to try to pick who gets to season 5, season finale badass moment. Just a guess. I mean, we obviously, or who would you like to see get a badass moment at the end of the season?
Well, I want John to. Because, I mean...
John?
John.
Yep, he has not had one yet.
I know. It's just like, he needs one. Because there's been 2 Danny, one Arya, and then the one...
The White Walker.
White Walker, yeah.
/ Sam, I guess.
Yes, it's the Sam.
But Sam was cowering behind a rock, so I can't call that a badass Sam moment.
It's relatable.
So yeah, that one's definitely the White Walkers.
It's relatable.
So you're hoping for a John badass moment?
Yes.
All right. Okay, let me see. Paul Alvarado. Okay, let me get our... Okay, so Drogon's the problem child, getting his brothers into trouble. Wants to know whether you identify more with Drogon or do you identify with his siblings?
Well, Eli is definitely the siblings. And Cora's not much of a prankster. I mean, normally she starts it. She normally starts the fuss, and I normally end it. So, I don't know. I mean, there's the perfect three child thing.
Oh, there we go. Name the 3 dragons and their counterparts between you, Eli, and Cora. Reword that one on the spot.
Varys would definitely be Eli. Viserion would definitely be Eli. Because, I mean, yeah.
You got Rhaegal and Drogon. Put you and Cora into.
Yeah. I mean, Cora gets in trouble more often. I get away with a lot more stuff.
So you're sneakier.
I'm definitely a lot more sneaky. I have ways. I have my ways of lots of stuff. None I can confess right now because,
So you're saying... So you're saying Cora gets caught.
Cora gets caught.
You get away.
I get away. Eli's too noisy. Eli is definitely
So you're Drogon then.
Yeah, but Drogon doesn't necessarily get away with stuff.
He's out flying free.
True.
And Viserion and Rhaegal are... Where are they at? They're
in
chained
the
up.
catacombs.
So you're Miss Drogon then. Like I said, I thought that was rude. Okay, another one. Oh, this is a Hound Arya question from Paul Alvarado. What did you think of the Hound baiting Arya? Like saying he should have taken Sansa and raped her and all that stuff when he was dying there. He was trying to get Arya to kill him, obviously, to finish him off. So what do you think of the Hound baiting her by saying all the bad stuff? Even though the Hound really wasn't truthful in there. And why do you think Arya acted the way she did and made the choice she made, just leaving him there?
Well, if you get her angrier, I mean, she'd want the worst death for you. I mean, dying a slow, agonizing death would probably be a lot worse than, a quick stab to the heart. Because, yeah. You were still on her, and he was still on her list.
All right.
So, I mean...
So you're saying that. Okay, here, Seisman Kowalski. This is a Stannis question.
Stannis.
Wants to know, would Stannis be a more liked character if Melisandre was not around? Because you were saying earlier, the reason on the list and everything is he's always listening to her.
Probably. I mean, he did want Joffrey dead, and...
He was Ned's choice.
Yeah. I mean, I probably like him a lot better.
You say John.
Yep.
If he didn't have the red
Granted,
woman.
he probably wouldn't have if the red woman hadn't said the real war lies to north.
He wouldn't have been up there.
I hate it when least favorite characters are right.
Yeah, that's one of them good things about this show.
Good things.
Okay, movie lover from Germany. If you don't think the wildlings can be all good or bad, are the White Walkers all bad? Are they also misunderstood?
Well, I mean, we haven't heard them speak. And they're obviously waging war with about 100 leaders.
Do you think they're all bad also?
I mean, everyone has reasons. I don't know. We haven't. There isn't much of their own story
They're
arc
still
on that.
mysterious. Yeah.
They're very mysterious, and we haven't necessarily, seen them speak.
Right.
Other than those weird
Noises.
yells.
I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, originally we didn't really know any of the wildlings either. Until we got to know
True.
them.
Yeah.
So,
At the beginning, we're
do you
supposed
think
to
Game of
let
Thrones
them know
will
that.
explore getting to know the White Walkers?
I
Or are they
assume
going to
so.
just maintain the mysterious force beyond the wall?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Though it isn't that bad to have a full-on villain. Not
Yes.
weird characters.
Not gray. They have one that's all black.
Or at least very, very, very dark
Okay.
gray.
Yeah, you'd hate to feel good for him. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You want that all bad.
Yeah. It's not horrible to have a full-on bad villain.
Okay, I think you've answered these questions before, or kind of, or developed some, but we'll rehash them. It has been 2 weeks. Diane Newman was wondering, what do you think is going to happen to Arya when she crosses the Narrow Sea? You know she's going to Bravos.
League of Assassins slash Hogwarts.
The
School.
Hogwarts School of Assassins.
Yes.
You had some good comments going through there on,
Yes.
on that
A
comment, actually.
Magic Assassin School. Just like top five.
And then, yeah, we were just talking about this one, too. Where do you think Tyrion and Varys are going?
Yep. We use
You-
them Pentos.
You think he's
And
going
if they're
to
not going to
Pentos?
Pentos, they're gonna go to Bravos, and then they're just gonna meet Arya, and it's gonna be like, oh well, they're awkward. So yeah, it would probably be very awkward.
Okay, and this one is from Harudi V. Bakshi. Wants to ask you, now that you're watching some Game of Thrones reaction videos, if you have any favorites and why, or just your opinions on the other reactions that you have seen. You haven't seen a ton of them, but you've seen some of them.
I've seen some, but I mean, I don't really want to pick a favorite, because I mean, decisions. And I mean, they all have their own special way of reacting. Like I have my own shock, don't move.
Shock thing.
Yeah, my own
The statue.
shock statue thing. So yeah, other people are furious or sad, or I mean, they have their own, types of reacting. So I mean, I really like all of them. I don't think I could name a favorite.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty good answer. That's
Yeah.
reasoning that one through pretty well. That's the same way I am. I watch all sorts of different reactors, and everybody reacts a little differently. All right. Well, another one from Harudi V. Bakshi. Tommen's the king of the Seven Kingdoms. He's young, naive, and inexperienced. Tywin's basically been pulling his strings.
No.
Tywin's gone. Who do you think is going to emerge in King's Landing as the real power in King's Landing? Do you think Tommen's going to take over and all of a sudden start, or do you think somebody else is going to step in for Tywin and manipulate him?
I mean, Cersei definitely will try.
Okay.
I don't know whether she'll succeed or fail. I know she's definitely in the race. And then there's Marjorie, who's, you know...
But we didn't hit on that ship.
Yeah. We didn't hit on them. I mean, there's Marjorie, who's gonna marry Tommen. And, yeah. So, I assume she's gonna at least try to help him be more leader-like.
Okay.
And probably help him with decisions.
Alright, so Cersei, Marjorie would be the top 2 picks.
Yeah.
Alright, Morphy versus Fisher. 2 questions for Hannah. Who does she think is the scariest character in the show, not including the White Walkers?
Darn it, that was gonna be my first pick.
Well, that's why we put in the not including the White Walkers.
Like
Scariest character in Game of Thrones.
Scariest character. What does he mean by scary?
I would say when they show up on screen, it makes you worry because you just don't know what's going to happen. But assume it'd be a bad guy character.
Obviously. I mean, when I saw the mountain, I'm like, Tywin's doomed. Tyrion's doomed.
Yes, he's obviously scary.
That was more like, oh god, he's dead. So, and then the one scene where Drogon snapped at Daenerys, I'm like, what?
Drogon can be a little scary.
I mean, he's like a fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah, and he's the one that's getting in trouble.
Yeah. For a 3-year-old girl. That's a little scary. Do those the skeletons count?
Those are actually whites.
Darn it! But they're skeletons, not zombies.
They're just decomposed. There's some theories that went around about
they have
why
more decay.
They came out of the snow and whatnot. There's some theories going on. Or ice.
It was over
Yeah.
for like.
But nope, those were whites.
Darn it. Okay. Do they have to be alive?
Yeah, presently. Because you could always add like Joffrey in there.
Yeah.
Because he was scary, he just never knew what he was gonna do. And he had a lot of power, so.
He was unpredictable.
But no, he's dead now, so I can't include him. Live characters.
And then there's Ramsay. Whenever I see him, I'm like,
what's gonna happen?
yes. I'm like, well, I mean, if I say bastard, it would be in the other tense.
Well,
other sense.
Yeah, you probably could get away with it, but.
Yeah.
So, Mountain, we got Drogon, we got Ramsay.
You know, unpredictableness is a little scary.
You're right, definitely.
It's scary on some levels, like with characters that are, you know, knowing to be evil. And with shows, unpredictability can be both scary and intriguing. Because, you know, you want to know what's going to happen. Which, I mean, unpredictable can be the show.
Oh, yeah. Yep, definitely.
In more ways than one. I mean, yeah. Those would definitely be my top
three?
Because,
Okay.
I mean, we got the mountain, who's big and scary. Because, you know, once you see him, like, yep, I'm going the other way. And then we got Drogon, who's, you know, black fire-breathing dragon. And it's big. And fire-breathing dragon. It's kind of hand in hand dragon. Despite my love for dragons, if I actually saw a dragon in real life, I'd think I was hallucinating and or scream. Definitely scream, because dragon.
And then Ramsey.
And then Ramsey, because he's too unpredictable.
Little psycho himself, too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad you mentioned the mountain in there. Because Morphe versus Fisher, his second question was, who does she think could beat the mountain in a trial by combat? A couple suggestions, maybe Brienne, maybe Jamie if you had both hands.
I was
maybe
about to say, Brienne.
Maybe the Hound if he's still
maybe
around.
Brienne, maybe Jamie pre-Gold Hand days.
You got Bronn, he's pretty badass.
I mean, he didn't think he was gonna beat him.
Right.
I mean, skill can only go so far. Jaqen H'ghar.
Jaqen H'ghar, oh. Yes.
I'm like, oh shoot, I'm probably gonna get this wrong, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. Jaqen H'ghar.
That's a pretty good guess.
I mean, Jaqen H'ghar, and hopefully after Jaqen H'ghar trains Arya. With the whole mystic assassin magic.
The Hogwarts assassins.
Yes.
Okay, alright, Darth Cusses. We only got a couple left. We're moving through this pretty quick, which is good. Darth Cuscus is curious. Do myself and Anna have a character or a storyline they do not enjoy watching? And if so, who or which storyline? Just basically a lower interest level when it comes to a certain storyline.
I don't know. Because, I mean, I like Sansa, but I mean, it's not very interesting. Other than, some of the few big reveals.
That was what I was going to say too. You took my answer. Because, yeah, I agree.
And I mean, number 2 would have to be like the Ramsay storyline because, I don't really like Ramsay. And, I mean, it's a little interesting because, tension. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna bring up the Sansa too. You just stole my answer.
Ha.
I got to read these questions a couple weeks ago, so I've had time to think about the ones.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, good answer. You agreed with me. And Angela James. This will be the last one, and this one is for both of us also.
Both of us.
If you ruled the 7 kingdoms, who would be your hand? Who would be on your small council? Your smart people. And who would be your guard?
Like guard?
Like the King's Guard, Queen's
But
Guard.
definitely got Cora.
I will. We'll do. One hand, 3 council members, and we'll say 3 guards people, like tough guy protector guys. Hand would be your overall, person that you'd want right next to you. And you know how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, my instant thought was like you, because I mean, you're my dad. It would be super easy. We trust each other.
But we need a character from the show.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
It'd be a good side question. Personally, who would you have?
Personally,
Who would you have?
That was my initial thinking. Like,
No, but I think this question is because you're ruling the 7 kingdoms.
Yeah.
So it has to be characters from,
They obviously can't be dead.
Right. Yep. They'd be the alive characters.
Okay. Which one? Arya to be like bodyguard.
So Arya would be in your guard.
Yes.
Okay, so Arya.
Like captain of the.
Captain of the guard.
Yeah. I want someone with lots of experience, like for the small council things.
Mm-hmm.
Experience from being all over. Or like at least have one person from like the north, one person from the south, one person from the west, and then like obviously we'd be in the east. That way we have connections from all over Westeros. So from the north, you'd probably pick Sam, because Sam is super smart.
Sam. Good.
Sam is really
Yeah.
smart. And then we barely know anyone from the south. So like that's kind of difficult. Barely know anyone from the south.
Right.
Oh shoot. I'm like going through all the characters. And as much as
I'm writing mine down right now.
Yeah. You go ahead while I'm
Okay. Maybe I'll actually edit this little thinking portion out.
Yeah, probably. Do they have to be in Westeros?
No, they don't have to be. They can be any of the characters.
Okay. Because I mean, as much as I dislike fairies, sometimes spice can be a good thing. Info can be useful. So I mean, fairies.
On the council?
Again. On the
Yeah.
council again.
Well, that's okay. For what I've written down for mine.
Okay. Wait, shoot. Place where Marjorie's from. That's south, right?
High Garden.
Southish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd pick Marjorie.
Marjorie on the council?
Marjorie, they got Marjorie, Varys, and Sam.
Okay, who's going to be your hand?
My hand. Someone I trust a lot. So definitely not Varys for obvious reasons.
Well, he's on the council anyway,
Yeah.
so.
Someone I trust.
Oh, shoot. Finish my guard.
Yeah.
Who else would be on my guard?
Oh, right. Guard. Probably.
You got Arya so
Jack in a
far.
guard.
No, Jack on the guard.
He's probably very useful. He's
Okay.
yeah. And then like
Okay, yeah, that would be my other guy. Okay.
I want John on my guard as well.
Uh,
I mean, he's seen the North along with Sam. I mean, it'd be nice to know what it's been. Yeah. So John's also on my guard, so that's 3 guard.
I need one more council.
I need my
I got
hand.
everything else filled out. Yeah, you need your hand.
I need a hand.
I need one more council member.
Have to be like Tyrion, because I mean he did do a very good job when he was, the hand.
That was my hand too. And that's because of season 2.
Season 2, yeah. I mean he did really good, ratting out every.
Okay, so
trying
you're
to rat
done.
Rats.
Your
Yeah.
hand is Tyrion. Your council is Sam, Varys, and Marjorie. And your guard is Arya, Jaqen H'ghar, and Jon Snow.
Yep.
My hand was also Tyrion. And straight up because of season 2. My guard, I also had Jon on my guard because he's a very honorable guy. And he's tough. Also put Bronn on my
I was
guard.
thinking about Bronn.
And I put Stannis.
Stannis.
He would not want to be on the guard by any
No.
means because he wants to be the king, but as a character, I'd like to have him on the guard.
Yeah. who's had experience with war.
My counsel, I had Varys and then Sam, or you went Sam and then Varys. And I need one more smart. Oh, you know who else I'd have on my council?
Who?
Jorah.
Jorah Mormont.
Because he seems to be guiding well up and down, you know.
Yeah.
But that was bad circumstances, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, there we have it. That was the last question on the Q&A. Is there anything else you want to touch on? Because the next thing we are going to be doing is watching.
Can we make our list from real life?
Hmm?
Our thing for real life?
Oh, really? Yeah, we can do that. We'll throw that in the pre-discussion for episode 1.
Pre-discussion.
Just remind me because I
Yeah,
forget.
we'll just discuss
I'll
it
forget.
afterwards, and then we'll tell you it in our
Yeah.
pre-discussion.
Okay, sounds good. Hope everybody enjoyed this Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
Not a question and answer, as Anna has put out to me.
It bugs me when he says question and answer. It does.
It's a Q&A, yes.
Q&A.
All right, well, we are done with all our mid-season break.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 2 weeks and 1 day. We actually made it 2 weeks, but it was a good couple weeks. So, next time we see you, we will be watching an episode. We'll see you.
Bye.